Today, I'm going to show you how to rank with AI SEO in 2025. This is brand new, this changes everything, and it's way easier than you think. Google just changed the game, ChatGPT is evolving fast, and if you don't adapt right now, you're going to lose traffic. But here's the good news, I've got the exact system to dominate AI search, and I'm giving it to you today. Most people are doing SEO wrong. They're optimizing for old Google, but AI search is different, it's faster, it's smarter, and it's taking over. Stay with me and I'll show you exactly how to win. Let me show you proof this actually works. If I type best SEO speakers into Google right now, you can see me ranking at the top. That's position number 1. But here's where it gets crazy. If I search for best SEO training Japan, you can see me ranking not just once, but 4 different times on the same page. Look at this. Position 1, 2, 3, and 4. All me. This happened in just the last 7 days. One was posted yesterday, another 5 days ago. We're completely dominating Google using the exact strategies I'm about to share with you. Now, before I dive into the main hack, I need to tell you something that shocked me. My SEO mentor taught me everything about link building and SEO. This guy did everything right. He hired expert human writers, never used AI, built quality backlinks for free. He even bought every single product he reviewed on his website and shipped them to his writers. That cost him thousands of dollars. His content was 100% helpful and valuable. But guess what happened? He still got destroyed by Google's helpful content update. His traffic went from 150,000 visitors per month down to almost 0, just like that. It was brutal to watch. This is someone who followed all the rules and still got wiped out. That's when I realized something huge. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to SEO. Your website can be on top of the world one day, you can do everything perfectly, and you can still get hit by a crazy Google update. That's the reality of SEO today. So, what's the solution? This is my first big secret. Don't just post on one platform. Spread your content across multiple platforms, like an investor spreads their money across different stocks. I post the same content on Medium, LinkedIn, my main website, and other high-quality platforms. But here's the key. I'm not spamming. I'm creating genuinely helpful content that's better than everything else out there. That's why it ranks so well and stays ranking. This strategy completely protects you from getting destroyed by algorithm updates. If one platform gets hit, you still have traffic coming from 5 other sources. If we look at my YouTube analytics over the last 28 days, you can see I got 412,000 total views. That's pretty good for free traffic. But here's the mind-blowing part. If I go to traffic sources and look at external traffic, I got nearly 102,000 visitors from SEO alone. That's pure Google search traffic hitting my YouTube videos. This all comes down to publishing across platforms. You never know which piece of content is going to explode. You never know how long these traffic sources will last. SEO is volatile. Even if you do everything right, you can still get hit. But by spreading my content across multiple platforms, I protect myself. And as you can see, I got almost 102,000 SEO visitors in 28 days completely free using YouTube. Here's what's crazy about user-generated content platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. They tend to rank really well in Google, and they stay ranking even after core updates. Google loves these platforms. Let me show you a real example. Yesterday, I published a video on YouTube. Remember, YouTube is completely free to post on. You don't need expensive tools or anything fancy. If I check the URL from that video I published just 21 hours ago, it's already getting 6,900 visitors in 21 hours. That's the power of this strategy. The content itself, I record it using an AI program called Descript. This tool automatically edits out filler words, removes silences, and helps me create screen recordings super fast. It basically does all the editing work for me so I can focus on creating valuable content that ranks quickly on Google. That's exactly how I got 102,000 visitors in just 28 days. And I've shown you the proof that it actually works, but there's more. You don't just get SEO traffic from this strategy, you instantly double your SEO traffic because you rank inside YouTube's search engine and Google's search engine at the same time. You're literally double dipping your content. Not only that, you can take up multiple spots on the first page of Google by creating useful content on YouTube. So instead of ranking once, you rank multiple times for the same keyword. Let me show you what I mean. If I search for AI SEO on Google, you can see my video from March ranking there. But look at this. In the same search results, my video published 3 days ago is also ranking right there. By using this approach, I instantly double my traffic and reach with SEO because I can get multiple videos ranking on the same page of Google for the same keyword. Now here's how to track everything so you know what's actually working. Inside each post, I set up UTM links that track the source of traffic. This way, I can easily figure out which content is bringing in the most visitors and which platforms are performing best. You can see in this example how the UTM parameters track exactly where the traffic is coming from. This data is gold because it tells you what to focus on and what to ignore. Now I promised I'd show you how to bypass AI detectors with one single click. This is a free hack I discovered less than 24 hours ago. First, let me prove that AI content gets detected. If I take this AI-generated content and run it through Originality AI, you can see it shows 100% confidence that this is AI-generated content. Now here's the magic trick. I take that same content and paste it into Claude with a special prompt. Claude rewrites the content to sound more human. Then I take the rewritten content and scan it again in Originality AI. Look at this result. The content now shows as 100% likely human written. The AI detector completely missed it. There might be a few small grammar mistakes, but you can edit those in a couple minutes. The important thing is you've transformed AI content into human-sounding content for free. Claude is free to use, and this prompt works every single time. I've run over 100 different experiments to perfect this prompt, and it works like magic every time. Finally, here's the content strategy that makes your AI content 10 times better. I call it my SEO quality control blueprint. Most people just generate AI content and publish it. That's a huge mistake. The content usually sounds robotic and provides no real value to users. Google can spot this stuff from a mile away. But if you run your AI content through my quality control process, you can turn generic AI text into something that's actually helpful for users and search engines. This process separates spammy AI content from high-quality, human-edited content that gets the best of both worlds. It combines the speed of AI with the quality of human editing. This one strategy will completely level up your content and separate you from all the other people just copy-pasting AI content. The secret is in the editing process. You take the AI-generated foundation, and then you add your own expertise, real examples, and personal insights. You fact-check everything, you make sure it actually helps people solve their problems. That's what Google rewards, content that genuinely helps people, not just AI-generated fluff that sounds good, but provides no real value. When you combine this editing process with the cross-platform publishing strategy I showed you earlier, you create a content machine that's almost impossible to stop. You're not dependent on one platform, your content actually helps people, and you're using AI to speed up the creation process without sacrificing quality. This is exactly how I've been able to dominate search results across multiple platforms, while my competitors struggle with algorithm updates. The key insight here is that AI is not a replacement for human expertise. It's a tool to amplify your expertise. You still need to add your knowledge, your experience, and your unique perspective to the content. But when you do it right, you can create content 10 times faster than traditional methods while maintaining the same quality level. The people who understand this are going to dominate SEO in the next few years. The people who just rely on raw AI output are going to get crushed by algorithm updates. This is the future of content creation. It's not about replacing humans with AI. It's about using AI to make humans more productive and effective. But you have to know how to do it right. Most people are using AI completely wrong and wondering why their content doesn't rank or convert. The difference between success and failure comes down to the quality control process. That's what separates the winners from the losers in this new AI-powered SEO landscape. I've been testing these strategies for months now. I've spent thousands of dollars on experiments. I've tracked every single metric you can imagine, and these are the exact methods that work consistently. The cross-platform publishing strategy protects you from algorithm updates while maximizing your reach. The AI humanization technique lets you create content faster without getting penalized. And the quality control process ensures your content actually helps people and ranks long-term. When you combine all three strategies, you create a content system that's incredibly powerful and sustainable. You're not playing games with Google's algorithm. You're not trying to trick anybody. You're just creating genuinely helpful content more efficiently than your competitors. That's a winning formula that will work for years to come. Remember, the goal isn't just to rank on Google. The goal is to build a sustainable business that helps people solve real problems. SEO is just the vehicle to get your helpful content in front of the right people. But when you do it right, like I've shown you today, the results can be absolutely incredible. 100,000 visitors per month, multiple first-page rankings, content that ranks in 21 hours instead of 21 weeks. This isn't theory, this isn't wishful thinking. So, let me recap everything I've shown you today. First, the 10x SEO traffic hack using cross-platform publishing. Instead of putting all your content on one platform, you spread it across multiple high-quality platforms to protect yourself from algorithm updates and maximize your reach. Second, how I get 100,000 SEO visitors per month using YouTube. By creating valuable video content optimized for search, You can rank in both YouTube and Google simultaneously, effectively doubling your SEO traffic. Third, how to bypass AI detectors with one click using Claude and a special humanization prompt. This lets you create content faster while avoiding AI detection penalties. Fourth, the quality control process that makes your AI content 10 times better by adding human expertise, real examples, and genuine value for users. Most people are using ChatGPT wrong. They ask one question, get one answer, then they wonder why their content doesn't rank. Here's the truth: the real power isn't in one prompt, it's in chaining them together. You're about to see exactly how to do this. I'm going to show you the exact prompts, word for word. You can copy them, paste them, and watch ChatGPT build your entire content system. But here's the catch: you have to follow the steps in order because each prompt uses the output from the last one. Miss one step and the whole thing falls apart. Stay with me and I'll walk you through every single piece. Let me show you step one. This is where most people mess up. They start writing before they know what to write about. Big mistake. You need to start with keywords, not random keywords, clustered keywords, keywords that match user intent. So here's the exact prompt you're going to paste into ChatGPT. You are an expert SEO strategist. I want an 8 to 12 item keyword list and 3 keyword clusters for the seed topic. How to use ChatGPT for SEO. For each keyword, show user intent, informational, transactional, or commercial, a suggested primary page goal like tutorial, comparison, or tool download, and an estimated difficulty, low, medium, or high, outputs a table. That's it. You paste that into ChatGPT, hit enter, and it spits out a full table: keywords, intent, difficulty, everything. Now, here's the important part. You're going to grab the top 3 keywords from that table, copy them, because you're about to feed them into step 2. This is how you chain the prompts. The output from step 1 becomes the input for step 2. Don't skip this. If you skip this, the next prompt won't work. If you want our team to help you scale this even further, we're offering free SEO strategy sessions. And I mean actually free, no catch, no pressure. We'll jump on a call with you and show you exactly how to use systems like this to grow your business. We'll look at your specific situation, your niche, your competition, and we'll map out a plan that works for you. Real strategies, real tactics, the same stuff we use with our paying clients. No pitch, no sales nonsense, just value. Because we know if we help you get results, you'll remember us. The link is in the comments and description. Now, let's move to step 2. This is where you build your content brief. Most people just start writing. No plan, no structure. Then they wonder why their content is all over the place. A content brief solves that. It gives you a roadmap, headings, subheadings, what to cover in each section, and ChatGPT can build this for you in seconds. Here's the exact prompt. You are a senior content strategist using these primary keywords, and then you paste in the 3 keywords you grabbed from step 1. Write a content brief for a 1,200 to 1,600 word blog post titled How to Use ChatGPT for SEO, aimed at intermediate marketers. Include a short 2-sentence summary. What readers get, target audience and search intent, suggested H1 and 6 H2 or H3 headings with 1 to 2 lines describing what to cover under each heading. 5 headline variations optimized for CTR and 1 meta description. Max 155 characters. 3 recommended internal pages to link to. Examples only. Output in clear sections so a writer can start immediately. Boom. You paste that, hit enter, and ChatGPT builds your entire brief. If you get your H1, your H2s, your H3s, 5 different headline options, a meta description, even suggestions for internal links. This is the structure of your post, and it took 30 seconds. Now, here's what you do next. You grab that brief, the H1 and all the H2s and H3s, you copy it because you're about to feed it into step 3. See how this works? Each step connects. The output of step 2 is the input for step 3. That's the power of chaining prompts. You're not just asking random questions, you're building a system. All right, step 3, this is where the magic happens. You're going to take that brief and turn it into a full draft. 1,200 to 1,600 words, SEO optimized, structured, ready to edit and publish, and you don't have to write a single sentence yourself. Here's the prompt. You are a professional SEO copywriter. Write a 1,200 to 1,600 word article using this content brief, and then you paste in the entire brief. From step 2, follow these rules. Use an engaging hook and short paragraphs, 2 to 3 sentences max. Add a 3-sentence intro and 2-paragraph conclusion. with a strong CTA. Bold one key sentence per section that could be quoted on social. Include inline suggestions for where to place images, charts, or code blocks. Just labels. After the article, output a table with suggested slug, canonical URL path, and 5 SEO meta tags. Title, meta description, OG title, OG description, main keyword. You paste that, hit enter, and ChatGPT writes the entire article, every section, every heading, every paragraph. It even tells you where to put images. And at the end, it gives you a table with your slug, your meta tags, your open graph tags, everything. Now I know what you're thinking. Does this actually sound good, or does it sound like AI garbage? Here's the truth. It depends on your brief. If your brief from step 2 was strong, the draft will be strong. If your brief was weak, the draft will be weak. That's why step 2 matters so much. But here's the thing, even if the draft isn't perfect, it's a starting point. You can edit it, add your voice, add examples, but you just saved 2 hours of writing. That's the point. Now you grab two things from this output, the full article and the main keyword, copy both, because you're about to use them in step 4. This is the final step, the step that most people never do. And it's the step that separates content that ranks from content that dies on page 10. Step 4 is all about optimization. You've got your draft, but you need to make it Google proof. That means schema markup. That means EEAT signals, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness. That means a published checklist so you don't forget anything. Here's the prompt. You are an SEO engineer. Here is the article content, and you paste in the full article. From step 3, the main keyword is, and you paste in the main keyword. Do the following, suggest 5 on-page improvements. Short bullets to improve ranking and EEAT. Generate JSON LD article schema filled with title, author, date published. Use today's date, description, 155 characters max, main entity of page. Use the slug ChatGPT SEO hack. Provide 5 optimized tweet length social hooks for promoting the post. Output a published checklist, 10 items, including internal linking, canonical tag, image alt text, page speed checks, and 1 outreach step for initial backlinks. Return everything in clearly labeled sections. You paste that, hit enter, and ChatGPT gives you everything. 5 quick tweaks to improve your content. Full schema markup in JSON LD format. You can copy and paste that right into your page source. 5 social media hooks to promote the post, and a 10-item checklist, internal links, canonical tags, alt text, everything you need to publish correctly. Most people publish in hope. This system makes sure you don't miss anything. And that schema markup, that's huge. Schema helps Google understand your content. It can get you rich results, featured snippets, more clicks, and ChatGPT just wrote it for you in 5 seconds. And here's the best part. You can run this over and over every single day. You could publish 1 post a day using this system, and each one will be fully optimized, fully structured, ready to rank. Imagine where your site would be in 6 months if you published 1 SEO optimized post every single day. Most people can't do that because it takes too long.